Hi. In this video we are going to see how to set up and design a contact form to be displayed with Elementor in a WordPress page. To do this, the first thing we have to do is identify the colors and fonts that we have to use. For example, this template uses the Laura font and Josephine Sans font. The background color is #F7F3ED. We must take note of all these details to design our form as fast as possible in easy forms. Okay. The first thing we need to do is create our contact form with 4 fields and the submit button. We are going to place the name and email fields in the same row with 2 columns. And change the label of each field. Remember that the label helps to identify a field in the system. For design reasons, we are going to add a placeholder to each field. We change the title and delete the paragraph. We are going to hide the label of all the fields from the design panel. And finally, we are going to change the text of our button. We save the form and that's it. We have already created our form. Now let's start with the design. For a perfect integration, we are going to use the background color of the page. We must also use the same type of font, Laura. Now we are going to customize the form fields. We are going to change the border color to white. Give it a padding of 15 pixels. And the height should be inherent. The font type that we are going to use is Josephine Sans, because it is the one used by the web page for the paragraphs. The font color must be black. Font size, 14 pixels. Line height, 16 pixels. Font weight, 300. Finally, we want that when the user focuses on a field, its border turns gray. Since we use placeholders, we are also going to design them. The font type must be Josephine Sans. And the font color should be gray with yellow hue. We are going to use #C8C8C8, and the font weight should be 300. Done. Now we are going to customize the button. The first thing we are going to do is change its background color to black. We are going to give it a padding of 15 pixels. And set its width to 100%. The font type must be Josephine Sans. Font weight must be 300. And we are going to transform the text to uppercase. We are going to add a 0.5 second transition to the background. And set the background color of the hover effect to purple. Perfect. The last thing we are going to design is the form heading. Since the font type inherits from the global settings, we are not going to change it. We are going to change its font size to 45 pixels. Remove the border. And set a margin bottom of 45 pixels. Finally, we are going to increase the size of the text area. That's all. We are going to save the form. Now, we are going to publish our form in Elementor and see how it looks. Easy, right?